After a long day, turning on your gaming system may feel like a stress reliever, but can video games also lead to depression? When people consider the negative effects of video games, they frequently focus on the violence in these games. I too go crazy and go Rambo on all those evil NPCs. Welcome to the Geeky Sama, where we take you through all the arena has to offer. Subscribe and get ready to dive in. Does it have an impact on kids? If so, what is too much? I certainly get violent. It impacts me, but the truth is I find peace in killing something. Call me the devil.
Are you serious?
In actuality, there is a whole world of video games. Only a small part of the offered games are violent. There are devoted fans of puzzle, adventure, survival, and exploration games. What you play might not matter as much as how hard you play. Does playing video games actually lead to sadness, though? Do video games have any impact on mental health? Both positive and bad effects on your mental health may result from playing video games. The choice of game is only a minor part of the whole gaming experience when you pick up the controller or log into your gaming system. Your current state of mind, how long or intensively you play, and your motivation for playing all affect how a video game makes you feel. A 2019 survey of video game players revealed that almost 80% said that their favorite pastime helps them relax, think clearly, and relieve stress. Brain health and gaming. Gaming too much, often known as problematic gaming, is frequently linked to negative mental health effects. A lot of time is spent playing games at this level, frequently at the expense of fundamental needs like eating, sleeping, or going to the bathroom. And especially among young people and adults, a 2017 systematic review found a link between excessive gaming and psychological disorders such as sadness, anxiety, and obsessive-compulsive disorder (OCD). It's crucial to remember that just because there is a connection doesn't indicate that gaming definitely causes these issues. Gaming and other reclusive pastimes may appeal to those with specific mental health issues. Additionally, there is proof that playing video games might be healthy. What causes depression in gamers? Although there is no clear cause and effect link between gaming and depression, the two conditions can coexist. Wait, does internet gaming disorder? We aren't implying you are mental. The 5th edition of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, text revision, includes the diagnosis of Internet Gaming Disorder (IGD) DSM-5-TR. IGD is a recognized mental health illness, although some professionals disagree about whether it should be included in the DSM-5-TR because they think it shares characteristics with addictive disorders. Similar to other substance use disorders, IGD may cause gaming to activate your brain's reward system, starting a chain reaction of addictive behaviors. IGD frequently co-occurs with aggressiveness, sadness, and social anxiety. Social dependency. Playing with a social network online can satiate a human need for support and attachment. According to a 2021 study that included a sample of 457 Chinese gamers from an MMO, it can create enduring bonds and bridge any social barriers that may exist offline. Yet when a game gives players a sense of pleasure that drives excessive gaming, or IGD, which may have links to depression, social belonging can become an issue. Negative social engagement. Online encounters aren't always positive. You could experience more open hostility and conflict in some gaming situations than others. Within a team dynamic, there could also be pressure to perform well. Letting someone down virtually can have the same bad effects as not living up to your own or your teammates' standards. Some excitement can even come in the form of NDM from the opposite sex. Prolonged screen time. There is evidence that excessive screen usage can have a negative effect on your mental health. The more time teenagers spend staring at electronic gadgets, the more probable it is that they will experience despair or have suicidal thoughts. According to a 2017 analysis on 2 national polls of American teenagers, screen time includes playing video games as well as using a smartphone or television. Remember to splash your face with water. It doesn't necessarily have to be all bad. The truth it is good for you, regardless of the negatives. Let's pick up that belly and mind. Shake it off, shake it off. You heard that right. Video games are healthy for you. According to scientific study, video games are sports, after all. Even if the results of many research are supported by one from the University of Oxford, the study's authors concluded that playing video games does not negatively impact people's well-being. I know, It's difficult to comprehend such a statement after hearing "don't sit too close to the TV, you'll destroy your eyes," or "stop wasting your time playing video games, go outside," for years. Yet, solid research from reliable sources has demonstrated that a lot of the positive health effects of playing video games extend to both the body and the brain. 1. They relieve stress. Firstly, playing video games can be a terrific way to unwind. That is, playing a video game can be a terrific method to divert our attention from our troubles and put it on something more fun when we are feeling stressed or overwhelmed. They help us decompress and feel better by acting as a wonderful diversion from the stresses of daily life. Video games may be a fulfilling experience, letting you do everything from confront evil forces in epic battles to discover brand new virtual worlds. 2. They provide further physical advantages. Beyond physical activity, video games can also benefit balance, coordination, and hand-eye coordination, as well as increased visual acuity. For instance, playing video games can help you see better. According to a University of Rochester study, playing video games makes players more sensitive to varied hue tints, which enhances their vision. The same study, which was supported by the National Eye Institute and the Office of Naval Research, discovered that action game players, such as those who play first-person shooters, had improved color contrast perception. Also, video games have been shown to enhance preschoolers' fine motor skills, and research indicated that surgeons who played video games, specifically the Nintendo Wii, improved their surgical skills. They developed the precise muscular movement and hand-eye coordination necessary for their practice by playing games. 3. They exercise the body. In what other ways are video games healthy? They can enlarge your brain, but they can also, for starters, help you lose weight. Exer games like Ring Fit Adventure have seen a significant rebirth in the last 10 years thanks to firms like Nintendo and Konami, which, according to GameSpot, is unquestionably the best fitness game on the market today. Not to mention individuals who are not really concerned about fitness load up a session of Dance Dance Revolution and stomp out a dance routine. Exercise has undergone an unexpected positive transformation thanks to Exer games and fitness video games. Indeed, the appeal of these games lies in their ease, since they provide a quick method to go to the gym without actually going there. Such activities also offer a convenient option for kids and adults with hectic schedules to get in 30 minutes of movement and fitness. Playing active games improves circulation, joint flexibility, coordination, and balance by getting participants up and moving. Many of these similar games can now measure your progress by counting the number of repetitions you complete and even assist you in setting objectives to keep you motivated, all without requiring you to sign up for a gym membership. 4. Real-world problem solving. When it comes to solving problems in the real world, video games can be beneficial as well. Games may provide players the abilities and confidence necessary to handle the most difficult tasks thanks to their engrossing and dynamic narrative, difficult riddles, and realistic virtual worlds. Games assist players gain the required abilities to tackle challenges in the real world by teaching them how to think strategically and imaginatively. Games can be the ideal training ground for any obstacle, whether it's a challenging arithmetic problem or a difficult business choice. Games are useful tools for youngsters and teenagers because they made each problem-solving and strategy. For instance, while SimCity and Civilization teach problem-solving on a larger global scale, Minecraft teaches kids how to use things to explore areas and solve problems. In SimCity, players lay out and design a city, and they must examine how certain factors, like as the tax rate, may help or hinder the growth of their city. They must also think about how particular zones and street planning may affect growth. The game also instructs players on the fundamentals of resource management and planning, and it does a good job at conveying these ideas to younger players. These kinds of skills can be immediately applied to life by learning and developing them. The fact that many video games are based on actual historical events might encourage kids to learn more about the world that came before them through research and reading, which is a lasting direct benefit. 5. Working out the brain. Let's face it, playing video games isn't often regarded as brain training, but rather as a pastime that encourages a sedentary lifestyle. Yet, some research indicates that playing video games can enhance cognitive abilities, including memory, problem solving, and multitasking. As a result, playing video games can boost your creativity, help you stay cognitively alert, and even relieve stress. Consider them as entertaining, engaging brain gym workouts that have a variety of cognitive advantages. The areas of the brain responsible for memory, spatial orientation, information organization, and fine motor skills are directly impacted by playing video games. The scientific community has had a love-hate relationship with logic games or brain games ever since they were first introduced in the early 2000s, largely due to the claims that video game producers have made about these titles. Brain games aren't entirely a waste of time, despite the fact that the second part of the sentence has been contested. Really, everything that stimulates your mind and requires thought is good practice. There are a ton of brain games available online and on your preferred gaming platform. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.